Hi everyone, Geordie Paul here. So it's been about 2 and a bit weeks since I last did a video, so apologies for that. So I'm going to get into this video now and explain to you what's been going on. So let's go. Rock until you drop. Dance until your heart stops. Rock until you drop. Alright everyone, it's Geordie Paul here. Welcome back as always to Magpie Movies. Thanks for watching. So yeah, as I said in the intro there, it's been a few weeks, hasn't it, really, since I last posted a video. So first of all, apologies for that. There is a reason behind it. So recently, there's been a kind of change of family circumstance here, and unfortunately, I've had to deal with that. I'm not going to go into too much detail, as you can probably guess. I want to keep stuff private and personal. And this is a movie channel, and it's not about me, it's about my movies and how, well, just about that. Excuse me. So yes, so there's going to be a kind of a change to the channel as well. I'm not going to be purchasing as many movies as I used to. You know, every now and again I'd pre-order, bring more movies to show you what I've been picking up, etc. However, I've kind of sat down and had a little word with myself, I think. Is that the case of when movies get released on a Monday or pre-orders come early on a Saturday, I'm not watching them straight away. And then as you and I both well aware that as time goes on, these movies will go down in price. So I don't want to pay, say, £25, £15 for a Blu-ray, £25 for a 4K, and for them to sit on here, collect dust, and when by the time I do get time to manage to watch them, they're down to a tenner, 15, or 2 for whatever it might be, 30, 20, whatever. It just seems to me that unless it's something which is limited edition, that I really want as a film I really enjoy, there's absolutely no reason for me to get it as a pre-order or get it on the day of release. Although it's exciting and it gives you that kind of sense of enjoyment and well-being and gladness that you have it on day of release, I'm kind of worried myself, though it's not really necessary. I know that people do, and great, you know, if those people want to do that, it's entirely up to them. I'm happy for you and I'm glad that people enjoy doing that. But from my personal perspective, and obviously the family comes first, as we all know, I've just took a back seat with that. So I'm just probably going to be going through, coming up on the channel, reviews, what I've been watching. But I'm very much going through movies that I've owned that I haven't watched yet. And just kind of enjoying those and not really looking into the current and new releases. So yes, so there's no Ghostbusters Afterlife, cancelled that. No Last Night at Soho, cancelled that. I'm not going to get Eternals next week. So yeah, any kind of new big pre-orders coming up, it's not going to happen. There may be a time when I take a big pile of movies and go into CX and get a voucher for them. Yeah, I could see that possibly happening in the future because I'm not really dabbling with money and it's kind of like a swapsy going on. But yeah, so that is the current state of play. But anyway, enough of that. Today, from 2 weeks ago, I do have a kind of a CX and a few things that I did pick up that I wanted to share with you lovely people out there. So I have, if I move back a bit, here, a few movies that I have picked up. So I'm going to go through them with you now to show you what I've got. So a while ago, if I remember it's the right one, yeah, so a while ago I had the entire series of this. So I had the box set of the first 4 movies, I think it was, or 5, and then I bought the 6th. Then I also had the 2 3D versions of it. I sold all them, but I'm getting back into my 3D now, so I thought I'd pick it up. So the first one that I picked up is, can't even show you, is Final Destination 3D. Great, thanks CX. But yeah, but it comes with the 3D, the DVD, and the Blu-ray, as you can see. So happy to have that back in the collection. Yeah, cover reprinted. I did want the lenticular sleeve, but you can't have everything. And nowadays, I'm more than happy to have that. You know, you CX vouchers. Yeah, I don't like cover reprinted, but it is what it is. So there you go. So that is Final Destination 5 3D. Next I picked up, because it was in HMV for $7.99, and I really enjoyed the first one. And although this isn't the best, I still enjoyed it. And that is Escape Room 2 Tournament Champions. Yeah, it's got the girl who is also in Lost in Space, is Judy Robinson, as the main role. Lead, should I say. So I'm happy to have Escape Room 2 in there. Next up, this was from Cinema Diso on eBay, and that is Nicolas Cage and Willy's Wonderland. Really enjoyed this. I know Nick Cage gets a lot of bad rep of all the new movies he's doing at the minute because, well, let's be honest, they're shit. This one here, he didn't say any word, doesn't say a word in it, and it's really good. So, yeah, so that was a £5, and then you got the disc. So there you go. So Willy's Wonderland. Right, what else we got next? Yeah, my friend Carl, Colleen09, you know, good old Carl, love Carl. He posted that he'd been to his dad's, I can't remember, family members, I can't remember, sorry Carl, I can't remember. And said, I've got these, we're getting rid of them, does anybody want them? So I said, I'd love this, mate, because I really love this film. I've never owned it on Blu-ray, I've only had it on DVD. And that was Minority Report, with Tom Cruise, obviously, Steven Spielberg film. Now, I looked in this when Carl sent to me, and noticed it was a double discer, and the second disc was a digital copy. So I thought, I'll give it a go. Put it in the laptop, connected to iTunes. Bob's your uncle, it worked. So I got a digital copy of this as well. So thanks, Carl. That is Minority Report. Next, I'm going through a bit of a kind of horror fix at the moment. I've got like a lot of things down in my collection here, like all the Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Hills of Eyes. What else have we got? Poltergeist and things like that. But I never had these on Blu-ray, so I thought I'd pick it up. So first of all, and this is from my CEX voucher, I picked up the, what year was this? 2006, was it? I can't even remember. Yeah, 2006 remake of The Omen. Yeah, never had this. I've had the DVD box set of all the movies, but never on Blu-ray. So I picked up the, it's got Julia Stiles, Liev Schreiber, Mia Farrow in the remake of The Omen. So happy to have that. I need to rewatch it again. And then to back that up, I also picked up the original Omen trilogy with a nice slip cover on it. Now this did come with all the stickers and everything on it. Now what I found out with these things from CX, and you probably already know this, is you peel it off as much as you can, then I get the wife's nail polish remover on a cotton, not a bud, but a cotton pad, and and it comes off a treat. So obviously this thing comes with the slip cover, which is really nice. And then as you can see there, it's got those on the back. Obviously on the back of this one, you've got pictures, not on the back of that one. And then it comes with Sam Neill in the third one, and the first one, and the second one. So yeah, very happy to have those. I need to give those a rewatch soon. Like I said earlier on, I'm going through all the movies that I've got that I haven't watched for a while, so that's on there. And then thanks to Scott, who ordered this for me. I did pay him, but there you go, is The Wicker Man. And this is the final cut. So this has got the final cut, UK theatrical cut, and the director's cut on a 3-disc set. So we'll have a look at that. Comes with a nice slip cover. So we have the first disc, the second disc, and I think that's this. Yeah, and then it comes with the soundtrack. I've just realised that. No bad. But yeah, it's a disturbing film, very similar to Midsommar in many ways, and it's much better than the Nicolas Cage remake. And it comes with a lovely shiny cover, and it was $9.99, so I had to pick that one up. Next up is a film that I didn't really want to add to the collection, but as a completionist, and it was part of the CEX order, I thought I'd pick it up. And that is Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Yeah, not a big fan of this movie. I don't think the guy playing John Connor is very good. I'm not a big fan of Claire Danes, and the bit when he's coming out of the bar and he puts on the stupid sunglasses, I was just like, Jesus. But yeah, but this is actually a 3-disc version, which I didn't actually know till I got it. So you can see he's got his Blu-ray, and then you've got your bonus disc, which is DVD, and the feature disc, which is DVD. So we've got the movie and the special features on DVD, but then obviously the main movie on Blu-ray. So I didn't know that was a 3-discer, but yes, so Terminator 3, which completes the Terminator collection. Next is another film I've been wanting to see for a while. I know it's going to be a bit of a long movie. It's from the writer and director of The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30, directed by Catherine Bigelow, who did Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker, and that is Detroit. Yeah, I really fancied watching this. It's on for what, 2 hours 22 minutes. About obviously the civil unrest in Detroit. But yeah, nice slipcover again. And then there's your disc. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. Like I said, it's films that I've been wanting to watch for a while. You get them on the cheap now. Because obviously if you bought that brand new, it would have been, what, 12 to 14, 15 quid? It's like £2 to see, yeah. So yeah, there you go, Detroit. Next is film. Now I have watched this since I bought this. Now this film is a remake. The original had Dustin Hoffman in it. This one's got James Marsden, Kate Bosworth and Alexander Skarsgård, who of course is the brother guy who plays it. And that is Straw Dogs. Watch this again as soon as I got it. I love this film. It's really, really underdog, revenge, standing up for what you believe in situation. Very, very good film. If you haven't seen this one, give it a watch. The original is good as well. I still need to pick that up at some point. But Straw Dogs, great. I think this is really good. As a remake, it's a good film. So if you haven't seen Straw Dogs, pop it on your to watch list. It's very good. Especially, I like the remake. But yeah, so there you go. There's Straw Dogs. Next up is a classic which I've never ever owned on physical media. I know, it's quite bizarre, especially for what it is. It's got, who have we got in it? It's got Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, and it is Twister. Yeah! I haven't seen this in ages. I haven't got the cinema to see it. What year was it? I can't even remember what year this was. 96, 97? I have no idea. And I can't... Oh, 1996, I was right. But yeah, I really want to give this a go again on the bigger telly downstairs. Hope it gets a 4K release because I think like the sound and like Dolby Atmos, if they're going to do it on there. I think it has got a Blu-ray release with Dolby Atmos from Germany. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, so there's Twister. Very good. Good film. Second to last, we have a film that's got Robert De Niro in it and Christopher Walken. It's directed by Michael Cimino. It's a film that I haven't seen in a long time. I think I borrowed the DVD off a friend of mine. I had it on Blu-ray, I saw it 4K in the big box set, never watched it, sold it. Another one, why am I getting these things? I'm just going to sell them. So I added this to the CX order, and that's The Deer Hunter. Yeah, why not? Give it a go. It's got a new Studio Canal release, 2-discer, as you can see, black and then white. I've always wanted to see this. I know it's got a massive long wedding scene. It's on for 3 hours and 4 minutes at the wedding scenes at the beginning. But we all know the Russian roulette game which is in this. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to revisiting that. So that is The Deer Hunter. And then finally, one I've never had on physical media. I've seen it loads of times by like copies, digital copies, whatever. It's a film by Shane Meadows. It's got Paddy Considine, and it's for what I think is probably one of the best, grittiest British dramas, British movies that's been made. What year was this one? 2004. And that movie is Dead Man's Shoes. So if you've seen this, you know exactly how good it is. And if you haven't, do it. You'll be very impressed with this, how raw and gritty this film is, and it's very good. So there you go. So that's Dead Man's Shoes. And that is the last of my pickups. So I'll put that back up there. So yes, so there you go. Thanks for listening to me bore you off about my personal circumstances in the first half of the video. Thanks for sticking with me and seeing what videos, or movies, should I say, videos, guys, we're not in the 80s, 90s ball, I've picked up. Like I said, I definitely recommend Straw Dogs out of everything got there, as well as Dead Man's Shoes. But that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon on another video. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I finished watching the 6th episode of Mondo this morning. I'll say Mondo, it's Robafett. Which was enjoyable. And that's it, really. So thank you very much again for watching. I'll see you on my next video. This is Jody Paul of Magpie Movies. No, get your outro right, son. This is Jody Paul, last surviving member of Magpie Movies, signing out, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.